Yes, that's been something that I noticed is really interesting. Is you've definitely gone back to basics because it's there's lots of no frills, really simple but lovely things you're doing. But at the same time, you're very focused on the best and the newest technologies. So it's this neat kind of Mad Max, like not dystopian, but like this kind of future which I could see which I think should be happening because it's the best of the best and then the most basic combined.
I think you got it. That's exactly it. Yeah. And so it's not that I'm anti-technology.
Yeah.
In fact, I love technology. I love science. I come from a tech background. But after breaking away from it, then I want this conscious choice. And one group that does that is the Amish.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't want to live like the Amish. I like colors on my clothes. I like partying more than that. But I respect the fact that they make very conscious choices about what technology to use or not.
Sure.
And different Amish groups actually are independent in making those decisions. Mm-hmm. So an Amish society, a community, might decide, okay, we don't want to have everyone on the telephone all the time, mm-hmm. but we'll have one telephone in one shared building that we can go use. Mm-hmm. Or they might say, we don't think cars and vehicles are morally wrong, but we're not going to own any of them, and we're not going to have driver's licenses. We'll hire someone with a car when we want to move stuff. So it's not a moral decision is the point. And that's true here as well. It's not like a particular technology is necessarily bad, but at least in this experimental space we can think, well, which technologies affect us how? Mm-hmm. So for example, this is a really good, simple example. We're going to use heat, mm-hmm. Preferably wood-fired or solar, to heat up something and make some tea or a soup or a drink or something. Well, if that cools down and we want it hot again, we're going to have to use energy again. Mm-hmm. If we have a thermos, piece of technology, it's pretty simple. Mm-hmm. We can put that tea in the thermos, it stays hot longer, we didn't have to use energy to reheat it. Mm-hmm. So we decide, okay, maybe thermoses are okay. And then we have to decide what's the best thermos. So,
yeah, because you mentioned that, like, you don't think about things like that, like, so you have your plastic thermos or your stainless steel thermos. Your plastic thermos could break, and then there's garbage. It's no longer worth anything. But finding the best something, it's going to get you the most out of it and produce the least amount of trash.
And that's something we're doing more and more of is product reviews, product testing, and that's, for me, that's really fun.
Sure.
And that's not like a total rejection of society as it is. That's saying, what society do we want to have? What serves us, mm-hmm. instead of us always having to buy another piece of whatever. Mm-hmm. And another area in which we're very pro-technology is communications end, mm-hmm. because we want to be attached to the whole world. This is a worldwide groupthink process of how we're going to build this new world. So we want to have the computers, mm-hmm. and the webcams and the cameras like we're using now. We're communicating with thousands of people, and hopefully then we inspire some of them to think, okay, well, I'm stuck in some ways in society as it is, mm-hmm. but this is an area I can change in. Do I want to eat meat? What meat do I want to eat? Should I eat less meat? How big a refrigerator do I need? Could I have a smaller refrigerator or a more efficient refrigerator?
You don't even have a refrigerator.
I don't even have any refrigerator. And then that's a case where I've decided we shouldn't be using any electricity for heating or cooling. Because in a house, they're using over 80% of electricity just for those two things.
Yeah.
So I have no air conditioner, no refrigerator.